Okay, now we're going to learn about emphasis. In HTML, there are two types of text emphasis. That is emphasis and strong emphasis. So I'm going to show you how to do that, but first let's create a new HTML file in our folder. Go ahead and call it emphasis.html. And as usual, I'm going to go ahead and copy what we did before in our basic structure or any of the other files, and I'm going to paste it so we can get up and running quickly. Now I'm going to delete just this last section here, H2 and P tags, just so we have this one section here. And I'm going to change the title to emphasis. Cool. Now, before we go on, I want to make sure you know about saving. Saving is very important. It's something that you should be doing often, and I do it pretty much every time I write new code or a new line. I'll hit Command S, and that will save my work. You can also just go File and Save, but Command S is much easier because you're already typing. You might as well just move your fingers a little bit and go Command S. The reason why is because it's easy to lose your work, and I've far too many times been working on something important and the power went out, computer died, something kind of went weird, the software or the application running froze, and something went wonky and I lost my work. And I have had a lot of students actually tell me that they've had to start certain things over because they forgot to save. So save often, save right now, and save often. Make it a habit. Anyway, back to the lecture. The emphasis, you can use two different tags. There are the M tag and the strong tags. So I'll show you how to do that. So I'm going to separate this paragraph here from the heading so you can see it a little bit better. Again, this doesn't affect formatting. It just gives you a bit more white space to see your code. So emphasis, let's start by adding some more text here. I'm from Canada. I am a web developer and a coding instructor. There we go. So now using emphasis, I would use the M tag, which is like so. EM. And I'm going to close it around web developer here. There we go. I am a web developer. So over here in the browser, you can see that it made the web developer, the words, italic. And that's because it's adding emphasis to web developer because it's signifying it's important. Now, please note and please remember that HTML is specifically for the meaning of a document, what the document means, and I'm trying to convey that in a way that makes sense. I know it kind of sounds a little wishy-washy, but HTML is only one part of the picture of your web site, because later we're going to learn about CSS, JavaScript, and all the other things. HTML is just one part. It is the content. It is the structure that you use in your HTML markup that tells the browser what this document means. It lets you know that this is about Brad Hussey. You can see that there are paragraph tags, there are emphasis on certain things are bold, and there are more tags that we'll get into as we go through the course. But the M tag just tells the browser that this is important. This section of text is important. It's not specifically for making things look italic, because in CSS, you can change any tag's visual appearance in the browser. You could remove the emphasis, the italic altogether, even though there's an M tag. So you don't use HTML for style. You use it for meaning. It just so happens that the default style of the HTML M tag is italic. Just keep that in mind. Now the next tag is the strong tag, and it looks like so. And make sure to wrap that closing tag around instructor here. Coding instructor. Over here you can see it is bold, and that is just another way of signifying something is important. Just like if you were writing in a Pages document or a Word document and you wanted to italicize something like a book, or bold something like a website or an author's name or something like that. And that just tells the browser, hey, this is important. This is using emphasis. Those are the emphasis tags. I'll see you in the next lecture.